Welcome to Runescape News. This is episode 3. Today is August 22nd, 2019. It is Thursday. We have our weekly update, and this is a pretty small update, and towards the end of the video I'll get on to the Tormented Demons. Now, it's not 100% confirmed, but it's looking pretty likely that Tormented Demons will be re-entering RuneScape, and even though this is 2008 content, I think it's going to be something that will be pretty interesting. Let's go ahead and get on with the current updates. Kill death ratios and web slashing. First off, you'll now see that kill death ratios for PvP worlds and Bounty Hunter, they now have their own kill death ratios between Bounty Hunter and PvP in the wilderness. If you check the board on the north side of the Edgeville Bank now, you'll be able to see these. Web slashing has now been updated, and as you can see here, any weapon that has a slash bonus is going to help you have a chance of getting through those pesky webs when you use the teleport lever. Now, if you didn't know, if you have a wilderness sword from the achievement diaries, you'll be able to cut through those 100% of the time. And you can see here we have some Slayer dungeon updates. The Bloodveld and Nechril have been replaced by their mutated and greater versions. Next, we have some really nice updates to crystal weapons and tools. You can now hold more charges, and each shard increases your charges by 100. And if you currently have charges in your weapon, they confirmed in the live stream today that your current charges are going to remain the same. So unfortunately, you're still going to have to add charges, but it's going to count for a lot more from now on. They're still working on the algorithm for line of sight, and I suspect we'll see some more updates with this in the future. We'll see what they end up doing with that. It's all still in beta right now. Congratulations to these guys. They are the winners of the summer sweepstakes competition, and as you can see here, RuneFest tickets are on sale as well still. You can go there and meet the J mods. That'd be pretty cool. The PvP rota is switching over to period A. As far as the small updates go, nothing really crazy, but I do think it's kind of funny. Diego's claws now make the same sound as the real dragon claws. Everyone loves to have fun with those every now and then. In the live stream earlier today, they were discussing what to do about the Hydra tail. They were saying, they had been talking about doing the flail. Well, the question for Tormented Demons came up afterwards because they already have so many. How was the birthday party? I don't know what he's talking about. Anyway, people were complaining because it wasn't worth much, so they thought about doing the flail, but then they didn't want to. They're just kind of saying that, well, Hydra already has the claw, which is, like, each boss has one really valuable item, so they didn't really want to do the tail. So then the question for Tormented Demons came up, and they seem really interested in making some kind of unique item for that, for Tormented Demons content, rather than me trying to explain everything that happened. I'll go ahead and play the clip from the live stream, and then we'll head on over to RuneLite. Very short RuneLite news, and that'll be all for this video today, guys.
I'll ask our next question, which is, can you release Wild Gothic Sleeps and other 2008 content? Since Dragon Claws have already been released elsewhere, you could release WGS without having to rebalance the rewards. I would play it again just for the story.
I love the Wild Gothic Sleep quest. I think it's iconic. It was the first ever Grandmaster originally in RuneScape, and obviously Tormented Demons are also amazing content as well.
And then we have Gorillas, which are TD equivalents. And I
don't mind adding, to be honest, I don't even mind adding Tormented Demons separately to Tormented Gorillas, even though they're quite similar. There's a lot of cool content that comes from it, but I don't think we'll ever be able to warrant spending a load of time making that quest series when we could make new stuff. I've got a question that, firstly, obviously Wild Gothic Sleep is massive. That would be a huge amount of development, but Tormented Demons is a lot more, maybe more achievable. How would you actually feel if we did Tormented Demons by themselves? So, like we did with Corp. Corp originally came out of a quest series in RuneScape. We'd have to do Tormented Demons in a similar vein, which maybe breaks the law a little bit, but we could maybe work around that. The other question is, Tormented Demons would need a new reward, because we've already got claws in the game from Chambers of Xeric.
And the Dragon Plate. Full plate body.
We could come up with a different requirement for Tormented Demons, so it's not just available to everyone. Maybe doing literally Tormented Demons would be cool if that's what people actually want. There's a bit of a mix, but I see a lot of people excited about Tormented Demons in the chat.
Yeah, it's just a case of finding that unique to put on there. Given the Dragon Claw already.
They're not as small. Maybe it's the flail, right? This is where we had that flail drop. But it's exactly the point I'm saying. Like, we need good rewards so we can add to this sort of content. Yeah, it might be good. And I think clearly people see a difference between doing Demonic Gorillas and Tormented Demons. They feel very different to kill.
Here's today's RuneLite news. Launcher 2.0 release. This just has improved error handling if there is an error when launching the client. Nothing big, and I suspect we'll see more RuneLite updates as more content is released. Looks like we have a new Grandmaster quest for the Fremnic series coming out here soon, and I look forward to updating everyone on that. If you did enjoy today's news video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.